This is the best trading indicator that you can use right now and make some profits. A lot of you guys have been asking me if there's any tool or any indicator that could actually help in identifying good entry points, good setups. And this right here, this indicator that I'm about to show you does all that easily. I'm going to show you how accurate it is and how it helps you analyze the market, and it will give you an entry point and also an exit point, which means that all you have to do is to follow what the indicator is saying, and then you execute the trades on your own with your own risk management and your own personality included into that trade. So right here, we're going to jump on straight to the computer, and I'm going to show you guys how exactly you can use this indicator to become profitable. And the good part about it is I'm actually going to be giving away this indicator to one lucky winner from the comment section. So make sure you watch up until the end so that you can actually see who won. Okay, guys, before we start, I'm actually going to be picking up the winner from the comment section. Like I said, one lucky winner was going to get this indicator. So I'm just going to go to the comment section in the previous video that I made, and this is our winner. Basically, they wrote this and they are the top comment, as you can see. So congratulations to this account. You can contact us to get this indicator for free, and I'm actually going to be giving away 1 free month on World Trade Signals, which means that you'll be able to trade with me for I don't know how many days on World Trade. All you have to do is to like this video, comment down below, and make sure that you are a subscriber, and then you send me a screenshot to my WhatsApp number, and I'll be able to add you to the World Trade VIP Signals group, and we'll be able to trade together. So congratulations to this account. You can now come and get the indicator. So let's get back to the video. As you can see, I've actually opened up my charts, and today we're actually going to be testing out this indicator on World Trade Indices. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with World Trade Indices, it's just like boom and crash indices. As you can see right here, they behave similarly to boom and crash, but it is from a different broker. And I'm going to explain furthermore later on. But for now, let's take a look at how this indicator was able to analyze the market and give accurate trades just now. Okay, so as you can see right now, I'm opening an index which is called PainX 1200, and right now a 15-minute time frame. Like, once again, I said I'm going to be showing you guys how you can find these indices that we're trading today, and I'll show you how to set it up as well. So this is how the indicator looks on your charts when you open it. We're currently looking in the 15-minute time frame, which is my preferred time frame for these indices. And I'm going to show you guys how you would find trades using this powerful indicator. So the first thing you'll notice is this indicator is giving you these yellow boxes. We also get some blue boxes. I'll show you later on. But these yellow zones that you see are typically what you would find on each and every chart when you open it, and basically they represent sell regions. So what we are saying is the indicator will first analyze the market, and then it will give or draw this yellow box for you. Now this yellow box for you represents an area or a region where the market is about to turn and go down. Okay, so it's like a sell zone. Okay, and you can also see that it also gives you entries like these, buy entries and sell entries that you see right here on the screen, right? Which means that you also get a what? A direct entry, okay, on when to enter exactly, besides having the yellow zone, which represents a sell zone, and the blue zone, which represents a buy zone. But once you know that, here is how you then find trades using this indicator. Okay, so let's say, for example, right here, our indicator gave us this yellow zone, and price tapped into that yellow zone and then gave us this sell entry. This is your first condition to get when you want to enter a sell. You're not going to enter immediately right there, because we want to find high accurate trades. Okay, you're not going to enter immediately. You're going to wait for the indicator to give you another confirmation entry as soon as possible. And you can see another confirmation entry came right there, and we got this sell entry, and that's the sell entry we actually wanna take advantage of, right? So the first thing is, number one, we said price has to be in a yellow zone. So if price reaches a yellow zone, and then it gives you an entry, a sell entry, right? That's your first condition. And then the second condition is saying price has to give you another confirmation entry of the same entry or similar to the same entry that you got at the beginning, right? And that's where you actually entered your sell. You can see the price dropped right away there. And again, we got another sell entry while it's in the sell zone, and price dropped all the way down. So all these that follow are just re-entries to this first trade. So the first trade was this one, based on the fact that price reached into our yellow zone, and from the yellow zone we got a sell entry, which was our first entry, and then we said you have to wait for a second entry, which is your confirmation entry. And once you see that, then you jump in straight into your sell trade. So which means that you could have sold all the way from this point all the way to this bottom, because we kept on getting re-entries and re-entries and re-entries. And obviously you want to exit when the indicator is now giving you the opposite alerts. So in this case, we're now getting buy entries when we were selling all along, which means that there is about to be a reversal. So this would be your take profit level. Okay, let's take a look at Pain X 400. Okay, in Pain X 400, we can actually see the blue box that I was talking about. Now this time around, the blue box represents a buy zone. So once you see price getting into this blue zone, and mind you, this blue zone is drawn by the indicator, so you don't have to worry about where it comes from. The indicator will do the analysis, and it will give you this zone, and it will say if price comes into this zone, we're going to be getting entries. Okay, so you can see price stepped into a zone and blue zone, and it gave us that buy entry right there. Okay, and that buy entry was our first entry, and we said you then have to wait for a second entry because we want high accurate trades. So you want a second confirmation each and every time you enter. So you are not just going to enter based on one entry, right? You need double entries. Okay, and you can see that we had another buy entry follow, or if you had missed this one and you started here, so this would be your first entry, right? This would be your first condition being met, and then your first entry will start here where you can see the buy entry that we got, and you can see that price pushed all the way up. And once we got to this sell entry, or once the indicator gave us an opposite alert of what we are actually in, then we know that it's time to take profit. So it means that all these are re-entries. If you had already entered a buy trade here, you could re-enter here and here and here and here, and just go all the way up with the market. We actually traded these buy entries today in our VIP signals group on World Trade Indices. And if you missed that, make sure you check our free Telegram channel. You will see the results of these trades. Those in VIP will know what happened on this trade, right? And once again, let me show you another example. This is Pain X600. Okay, Pain X600 is very interesting because we got both these buy entries and sell entries, right? But you can see that generally the market was now driving down, right? And I said what you first have to do is wait for price to get in your yellow zone. This yellow zone that you see there. Get your first what? Get your first entry right there. You can see the first sell entry right there, right? And then we said, you're not going to enter right away. You want to have a confirmation entry, which is the second entry, which means that your trade was supposed to start somewhere around this point and or all the way down, right? Like I said, when you see price getting in on your opposite entry, which is in this case a buy entry, then you know that the market is exhausted the sell and it's time to close a trade. Or you can just take it as a take profit because the market can even continue down, but you would have secured your profit. So you can see that all these levels or entries then are just re-entries of this main trade. So your main trade is this one that I've pointed right there on the screen, which is your entry. And it's based on the fact that price got into our yellow zone, gave us a sell entry, and then gave us a second sell entry, which is the confirmation that we're looking at or that we're looking for. And price dropped all the way down. Okay. And on pain extra 800, you can see something similar to that. First price got into our yellow zone, then we got the first entry, which we ignore. We want this second entry, which means that we're going to start our trade somewhere there, and you can see that it pushed all the way down. And we said all these now are just re-entries. So once you have already gotten into this first sell entry, when then you start to see these are just for you to re-enter. You can see that here price would have retraced, so it's actually giving you a better entry. That's the good part about this indicator, right? It's actually giving you another opportunity and another opportunity to enter into the market so that you can actually maximize your wins and improve your profitability. Okay, same thing happened here. It's literally the same scenario where we see that price got into our yellow zone, gave us a sell entry, came back into the yellow zone, but didn't give us an entry up until this point. So you actually have to be patient and not rush the indicator into just jumping into trades for no reason. And we said once you start to see buy entries popping up while you're in a sell trade, then you know that it's time to probably exit that trade. So that will be your exit point. Okay. Let's take a look at gain. And once again, I said these indices are available on a new broker that I'm going to show you guys just before we end this video. So on GainX, we also had the same scenario. Price got into a yellow zone. Seems like the market was selling all along, right? Price got into a yellow zone, which is our sell zone, got our first sell entry, and then we started to get re-entries once again. And also happened again on GainX 400. I'm trying to look for buy trades. Okay, buy trades, we got them right here. Price got into our blue zone, right? Gave us a buy entry, came back down, and we got our first entry there, which means that you're going to be able to catch some spikes all the way to that point, right? It was a short trade, that one, but was still profitable. You could have started off with it way down here. You can see that's where it actually started. It kept on giving these blue zones, these buying opportunities, because the indicator, you can see it was able to know that the market is going up. This indicator was able to know that the market is going up. That's why it kept on giving you these blue zones, which are our buy zones, like we said, right? Which means that you could have started off here. Here is where we got our first condition being fulfilled. Here is where we got our first entry now, right? Second entry, another one, another one. And then we got again in the blue zone, which means you could have started all over again, right? And ignored everything that had happened there. And you can see price got into the blue zone, gave us a buy entry right there. And from that buy entry, we then got um, our second confirmation right there, which we said the second confirmation is where you want to start off your trade, which means that you are going to start off your trade right there if you ignored all this that had happened down below there, right? Or you can also start again here. We got our blue zone once again, and we got our first entry, which is our first condition being fulfilled, and we got another buy entry there, which means you would have started your trade there. So you can see a lot of opportunities that were given by this indicator, and all you have to do is to interpret and to follow it correctly, right? Follow the entries, be patient, and make sure that you enter when all your conditions have been met so that you don't miss a trade. This will allow you to actually do what we call full margin trading. A lot of you guys know it, where you just go all in because you will be so sure of that trade. Imagine this trade where price got into our yellow zone and then gave us the sell entry, which means that the next time you got a sell entry, we would want to enter that trade, which means that you're going to enter right there, and you can see that it's actually a zero drawdown trade, right? It's almost a zero drawdown trade because price never went above our price ever since. So that was actually a good trade. This is gain X 800, and the good part about these indices is they actually have a very good margin, which means that you will be able to maximize your little account or your little capital and grow it into even millions, because well trade gives you a better leverage. I'm going to talk about it just now and explain to you, because we've actually reached the end of their indices, right? Once again, we can just start from here. Price got into our yellow zone, gave us this first sell entry and the second sell entry, which means that all our conditions were met. We could have started off here and pushed all the way down with this. Now, the good part about it is I'm actually giving away 1 month free signals to those that like this video, subscribe and comment down below, and then you send me a screenshot to my WhatsApp number showing me that you have done all that. All you have to do is to like this video, subscribe and comment down below, and you'll be able to get 1 month of these wonderful signals. And not forgetting that I'm going to be picking out one winner from the comment section who's going to get this indicator and will be able to trade profitably and getting automatic analysis and automatic alerts and entries from the market. Okay, so what everyone is getting is 1 month of free signals on well trade. All you have to do is to like this video, comment down below, and make sure you're a subscriber, and then you send me a screenshot showing me that you've done all the three things on my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number will be available in our free Telegram channel. The link will be in the description box below, and I'll help you out with the link of where you can actually create an account where you'll be able to find these indices, because they're not available on your normal brokers. So make sure that you connect us, and we'll be able to give you a link where you can actually follow and join, as well as get signals from this powerful indicator. So tell me guys what you think about this indicator in the comment section. Is it accurate, or all this is this fake? But we've been using it for quite a while now. Feel free to join our free Telegram channel. The link will be in the description box below. You'll be able to see my results, my trading results, my students' results, and what we have been up to. Until next time.